If you often find yourself wanting to fast forward through life, watch the rest of this video. So have you ever had a moment like where you're at work or you're doing something you don't particularly enjoy, but you have to be there? Somebody starts talking about something and you really don't care about. And you almost just wish that you could press the fast forward button to get through that particular moment. And one of the things that people often do in this scenario is they start dissociating from themselves. In other words, what they do is they almost like their body's there, but it's almost like their spirit is like behind them. So anything that happens in that moment, they're almost like protected from, because it's not really the real them that's there. Like the real them is like behind them. So if you're having this exact same experience several times a week, or even worse, multiple times a day, that's a big, big sign that you need to change up the design of your life. When it comes to money and work and things like that, you might not be able to just pull the trigger and make a change right away. You've got to think about money in the bank. You've got to think about having a backup job or whatever. But in many cases, you actually can pull the trigger right away. Maybe it's some person in your life that really doesn't need to be there. They're just draining your energy. Or maybe it's just as simple as like going to the gym and getting good body chemistry going on every single day. So that way you enjoy the rest of your day's activity. You can cut bad people out of your life, or you can start going to the gym like that. So when you start thinking about life design, there's four major categories that you need to focus on. And the first one is going to be your finances. How do you make your money? And is it a way that you enjoy doing? Then it's going to be your relationships, the people that you hang around. Where do you meet them? And do you enjoy having them in your space? And do they bring something to the table, and vice versa? And especially your wife or girlfriend, or future wife or girlfriend, she needs to be a complement to your life. Then you have fitness. Do you actually have health to bring vitality into the rest of your life? And then you have to consider spirituality. In other words, are you connected to this sense of something greater than just the human experience that's going on in the universe? How do you process the big questions of life? Do you have self-care activities that you do every single day that, fill up your cup from a spiritual sense? What is your overall attitude towards life? So if you're finding yourself wanting to fast forward or dissociate, it's a big, big sign that you need to go in and start thinking about, what in my life do I need to change? Because one thing I can guarantee you is this: you're never going to get good with women if you don't have surplus energy to spill out onto that girl to make her feel good. You're never going to get results on your dates or in your romantic life. Like, you're never going to be able to attract that high quality person if you don't go ahead and fix your life up to where you're not wanting to not take part in it anymore. So if you need a major reorganization of your life so that way you can start to enjoy it, start to get better results in your dating life, watch the pinned video up at the top of my profile. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video as well, and check out my other ones up here.